What's up, fight fans? As always, thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. All right, simple question. Is Wilder too small for Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua posted something a few months back saying, Wilder's too small, I'll eat him. And I think a lot of people raved at that, like, it's ridiculous, it's a stupid statement. Wilder, as we know, against Luis Ortiz, weighed in at 15 stone 2, so that's 214 pounds, which is extremely light. Anthony Joshua, obviously, is a lot heavier. And going by his most recent weigh-in, obviously that's the fight against Carlos Takam, Anthony Joshua weighed in at 18 stone 2. Now, Anthony Joshua, granted, I think looked a bit, too big. And I think he slowed down the latter rounds because of that extra weight. But going by the most two recent weigh-ins, Anthony Joshua is 3 stone heavier than Deontay Wilder. Now, I think that's too much. And I think it's strange because in the heavyweight division, we seem to not really care too much about weight. In any other division in boxing, 3 or 4 pounds or 5 pounds or 6 pounds is a huge advantage. A huge advantage. But in the heavyweight division, because everyone has power, no one really talks about the weight. See, for me, if it was a case of there was 3 stone of difference, but Joshua was fat and out of shape, or even built like a Luis Ortiz, I don't think I would be that much concerned. But Anthony Joshua is an athlete, if not in the same kind of mold as a Deontay Wilder. So we're not talking 3 stone of fat here. We're talking about 3 stone of lean muscle. It could go against Joshua, right? Joshua looked tired again against Carlos Takam. And to be fair, every Wilder fight I've seen, Wilder looks supreme, doesn't he? He looks fit, never looks tired. But again, he's not, I don't think, ever come up against an athlete like Joshua. So for me, he's coming up against someone very similar to himself in the way they train. Both of them are very methodical, but this guy outweighs him by 2.5, 3 stone. Is that too much? I think it is. I think it is. And I think Wilder will need to get closer to that 16 stone mark, if not exceed it, just to negate some of the extra strength and extra power that Joshua will have on the night. But what do you guys make of it? Is it too big a difference? Again, remember, in the lower weight classes, 3 or 4 pounds makes a huge difference. And we talk about it all the time, right? I mean, Terence Crawford is going to go up against Errol Spence. And all I've been hearing recently is that Terence Crawford might be too small. No one's really talked about the skill factor. It's just a case of he might be too small. So there's a 3 stone difference between these two supreme athletes. And I wonder why people have not said Wilder's too small. What do you guys make of the weight? Is it a case of Wilder will use his speed and athleticism more at the lower weight class? Or does he have to put on a bit more weight before he fights Anthony Joshua? I'm with the thinking that he has to put on just a bit more weight, I think. Look, Joshua will definitely come down. Joshua will probably come down to 17.5, 17.4. Wilder 16.2. That makes it a more even matchup for me. 15-2 versus 18-2, that's a huge, huge weight advantage. And again, understand what I'm saying. We're talking athlete versus athlete here. We're not talking sort of lean machine versus fat. We're talking athlete trim in Wilder versus athlete muscle in Joshua. And that's why I think the difference could be too much on the night. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Peace.